Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kids, what time is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Today is April the 6th. And looking at all the days that they're celebrating today, the one that stuck out to me was National Twinkie Day. I've been eating Twinkies for 75 years, and it just sort of amazed me that that is the one thing that has never really changed. The Hostess Company with Twinkies and Ho-Hos and snowballs and cupcakes has been a tremendous food asset to our country for God knows how long, maybe 100 years, I have no idea. All I know is I remember one of my first jobs was working in a grocery store as a stock boy. And I remember putting them on the shelves and reading the box, and the Hostess Twinkies had a shelf life of 25 years, which makes you sort of wonder what they're made of, but it doesn't matter. They taste good, and as our country got more health conscious and reading about calories and nutrition and that, they sort of forgot it's better off if it tastes good, and Hostess Twinkies always tasted good, so shelf life of 25 years or not, I'll still eat them because I've been eating them so far and nothing's really happened. Of course, mentally, people could say something different, but I saw today where a member of the LSU female basketball team said that she would rather visit Obama in the White House than Biden. And I can sort of understand that, but it's evident that she has no clue on what going to the White House and visiting the office of the presidency means. So congratulations to the state of Louisiana and their educational system, because evidently they don't teach that aspect of history, what the White House means, what going to the White House means, what the office of the presidency means, the recognition of the office of the president to some accomplishment that you have made, what that means. Now, some people might say it's racist. She'd rather go see a black president than anybody else. And I could sort of understand that, but as we all know, there are no such thing as black racists. I see where Michelle Obama is being touted as a possible candidate for president of the United States. And I often wonder, what has she possibly done outside of marrying Barack Obama that would warrant that? There isn't. She's done nothing. She had a job in a Chicago hospital when Barack Obama was a senator, a politician, and it was a liaison between the hospital and the community. And when she left to go to Washington with Obama, they never refilled that position, which tells you how important it was, what a great job she did. Often amazing me that what they do is they take the money because that's what they want. They want the money. They don't want equal justice. They want the money. And now she's being touted as a possible presidential candidate. And there are probably 5,000 restaurant managers around the country who could manage the country better than she could. There was an election in the city of Chicago where a progressive won, as the same thing that he replaced Lightfoot, Chicago has become almost inhabitable now. It's like the wild, wild west. And he said that he wants to make it more of a sanctuary city than it is already. So you're going to have more progressive, woke policies. And the governor said it's a new day in Chicago politics. No, it isn't. It's still the same. The reason he was elected, he's black. Most of the voters in Chicago, black. They elected their own. Simple as that. No philosophy, no anything. They elected a black. Again, there's no such thing as a black racist, but that's what they did. It's going to be an uninhabitable city. Law and order is out the window. And they're going to find out that businesses are not going to be leaving Chicago. You see what's happening on the West Coast in Portland. You see what's happening in L.A. You see what's happening in New York City. A city has to be safe. Harold Washington was mayor of the city of Chicago, and it became a zoo as far as criminals on the street. Richard J. Daley's son came in, hired more cops, and became habitable. You could walk the streets at any time of the day. Chicago thrived. Those days are gone. Not with this philosophy they have. So Chicago, you're going to be under siege for another 4 years at least until either he gets shot, part of his family gets shot, someone who's close to him gets shot. Law and order is out the window because if law and order really takes effect, you'd have to put people in prison. And we know that the black community does not want people in prison. The woke community does not want people in prison because prisons are bad. And that's fine. Release them all, but put them in your neighborhood, and they've got to stay there till the next election. See how you like that. Many, many people have read the indictment against Donald Trump, and they're laughing at it. They say it's laughable. It's a joke. This district attorney has lied through his teeth about why he did it. It's a sham. So I think sooner rather than later, you're going to see a tremendous amount of facts come out of why this was done. It's going to make them look bad. Trump is going to come out stronger than before. And I saw where James Comey is laughing at it. And I just would like to go up to James Comey and say, Comey, would you take a lie detector test for me? You know what he's going to say. You know what all of these politicians are going to say. I wish they were hooked up to a lie detector machine when they made comments, because they're all liars. It's just unbelievable to me that the press laps this up. And we'll see what happens, but I guarantee you, Donald Trump is going to come out stronger because of this. Because it's a sham. It's targeted. It's the politicization of the Justice Department. You got a sham as the head of the Justice Department. The attorney it's a sham. And you've got the Bidumbs in the White House. Jill Biden is a doctor. She wants to be called doctor. I don't know what she's a doctor of, but every time she comes out and says something, she's almost as dumb as her husband is. They're being told what to say. Now, Joe, you can do because of his age. Jill, a doctor of, I have no idea. She should know better, but doesn't make any difference. They're getting paid by China. Why do they need us? Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Have a Twinkie today. God bless you. God bless America.